Hello. I just came outside the front of my house to make a quick video for you about becoming the master of your own mind. And I think that's really important at the moment, that we're aware that we can actually have control over our thoughts, which feed into our emotions, and then of course our actions. How do we do this? Well, first of all, let's look at the impact of our thoughts. So I was listening to a video from Dr. Bruce Lipton yesterday, and he's actually really interesting if you'd like to have a look at some of his work. How our thoughts directly impact our physiology and our health and well-being as a result. So an example of this is, as he said, when you're on honeymoon or have that honeymoon period and everything feels amazing, you feel awesome, your thoughts, your emotions, your whole body, you feel great. And equally, so I think we don't need science to tell us that, for those of us who've experienced that feeling. Equally, if you have fear and stress, and we can equally attest to how that feels in our bodies, in our mind, in our bodies. When you're in that state, blood is diverted away from, it's diverted to where it's needed for fight or flight. So it's to help you to fight. So when you are in that state of stress and fear, your immune system is compromised, and that's a scientific fact. So how can we manage this? Well, first of all, by becoming aware of your thoughts. As I said before, the greatest revelation to me and the most life-changing thing was that I'm not my thoughts, and that I can actually have power over my thoughts. This changed everything. And so by becoming aware of your thoughts, what are you thinking? What's your self-talk? I mean, like all the time. And the more you become aware of this, the easier it becomes, and it'll become your natural thing that you do. What are your thoughts? What is your self-talk? Is it boosting your immune system and your health, or is it dragging it down? And you can change those thoughts. It's not saying don't accept and acknowledge when something is stressful, or because every emotion has its place. But is it becoming chronic and overwhelming and diminishing your health and well-being? And if so, then take stock and shift your thoughts to what you want to be and what you want to feel. And a great way of doing that is through gratitude. And I know we hear of gratitude, have a gratitude journal, but there's a reason, and that's because it's so powerful. Because it shifts your state of mind to one of a more positive state, and that's a healthy way of being. So there is science behind it. We won't go into all of that, but it's just taking stock of what you're grateful for on a daily basis. And for me, okay, right now, what can you be grateful for? Tell me, what are you grateful for right now? What's good right now? And that's where mindfulness is so powerful. It brings you into the moment and what's good right now, with accepting and non-judgment. I'm so grateful and truly blessed that I am 500 meters from the sea if I go right, and if I turn left, I'm 500 meters into country fields, cows and sheep and hens and donkeys and little stone fields. I am so blessed. Where I live, I have this stream behind me. I've come out now to have a cup of tea and just sit. It's actually warm. Can you believe it's warm in Ireland? I'm so happy. And so I am truly grateful. And when I choose to focus on those things, it just boosts my well-being. It makes me feel good, inside. And that boosts your well-being. So being aware that stress and anxiety depress your immune system, which none of us need at this time. And noticing also that it's very powerful to, affirmations are great, but you got to feel them and you got to repeat them very often to enable them to take effect. And the most powerful times to use these affirmations is just before you go to sleep and when you wake in the morning. Have a mantra or have an affirmation of what and how you want to be for that day. It goes directly through to your subconscious because you're in a theta state, very relaxed state, so it's more powerful. So when you go to bed at night, wake in the morning, repeat that mantra. Like for today, I had said, I am happy and I'm peaceful within, and you just keep repeating that all day, and that enables you to take more control of your thoughts. So I'm now focused on creating those thoughts all day, which has a direct impact on the cells in my body. And as I said, we don't need science to tell us this. You do it, you practice, and you will soon see how it feels. So this is a very detrimental time where we need to be aware of our thoughts. Just notice, if you're not used to doing it, on the hour, notice, where is my mind at? Where are my thoughts? If you're in one of stress or fear and anxiety, acknowledge it, and then you move on. Move on to a state, allow that take X amount of time, and move on and shift your thoughts to one of a more positive nature, when you will shift your mindset and you'll feel happier, and it's better for your body and your well-being. And I think we all need to focus on that right now. So wherever you are in the world, in the northern hemisphere here, it's springtime. There's, even in the west of Ireland, there's some sun and heat. Enjoy it, even if it's on your balcony in your back garden. Enjoy it. Listen to the birds. Notice nature. In the southern hemisphere, it's autumn. It's such a beautiful time there too. Recognize, acknowledge what you do have, because the negativity bias often means we are... Hi Kirsty in South Africa. Let me know what you're acknowledging and what you're recognizing and appreciating what you do have. Focus on what we do have, not what we don't have. As I said, the negativity bias means we tend as humans to focus on what we don't have and on the negative. And that directly impacts on our well-being, on our immunity. And we need to recognize this. And as I said earlier, if you just joined, that state of anxiety and heightened stress, you know, if this goes on longer, when it becomes chronic and it becomes your state and your state of being, it depresses your immune system. So please be aware of your thoughts, where they're at, moment by moment, and shift your awareness to one that is healthier for you. So I say Sláinte from a beautiful barn in the west of Ireland, and I hope you can hear the birds. Hi Mike, also from South Africa. I'm so happy to connect with some of my South African friends. I miss you all so dearly, I really do. But now I'm happy because I'm enjoying a hint of sunshine and the birds singing and being by the sea, and so it reminds me of South Africa, except that you're not all here. So I hope this video was some value to you, and I say Sláinte, and I'll chat to you soon. But in the meantime, let me know what you're doing, what you're grateful for, and what you're focusing on, and practice daily, and just let me know how it goes for you. Have a lovely day. Bye.